am I the asshole for my response when my sister's husband commented on my husband's manhood?
No, you insult somebody, you probably deserve to get punched, honestly.
Yeah,
Punched.
stand up for your partner.
Nice. Okay.
Backhanded. That's how you know it's really disrespectful. Might as well spit on your hand while you're at it.
Whoa.
Like The Rock.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's hop into it. So, my husband has been sick for a few months now and recently had a surgery. My parents hosted dinner for him and invited the whole family. My sister's husband, Mike, is the tell it as it is type of man.
Annoying. To tell it like it is anybody,
Yeah.
man or woman. I'm like, relax.
Basically, the brutally honest type. My sister says she loves him for his honesty, but because of it, we've had issues in the past. After dinner, we were sitting down while my husband was in another room. In brackets, he was getting some rest. Mike looked at me and asked if my husband was still good in bed because he had read that when men get sick, their performance would get lower. I was floored by his question. Everyone was looking at me in silence. It was absolutely awkward. My sister smiled at me as a sign to let it go, but instead I responded, well, at least better than men who can't impregnate their woman. Now, this
was a deep cut.
This is where I might be the asshole. Mike and my sister have suffered from infertility for 10 years, and it's on Mike's side. This response caused a huge argument, and although Mike stormed off and didn't say anything, my sister went off calling me abhorrent and shaming me for going low and using her husband's infertility against him. I told her how he insulted my husband's manhood, but she said I took the whole thing out of context and made it personal since he was just talking about men in general. After the arguments, she and Mike left and my mom demanded I apologize. My husband didn't even know what we were arguing about. Mom told him I was arguing with my sister over dessert.
Just tell the truth. I don't think he cares at all.
Well, he might. I guess they were talking about him, but he should know.
Yeah.
Mom said I was in the wrong for hurting my sister's feeling with what I said and told me to apologize, but I still refused. So am I the asshole?
Justifiable asshole, baby. I love it.
It sounds like years of him just being a fucking dick all the time. So it's just like, it's not like it was just the one comment about your husband, which I think, honestly, at first I was like, I mean, it is men in general, but also he is a man. So why does he have to ask? Like, he would know.
It's a weird question to ask your sister-in-law.
Well, I mean, yes,
so
of course.
weird.
I guess some families are weird and they're closer, but it's obviously not a normal thing to ask.
No.
But just like, as a man himself, it's like, he's just trying to catch you in like a weird moment or trying to like make fun of him. Like, he's not genuinely curious because he would know the answer as a man who has probably been sick at one point or another.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think, maybe you went, I think maybe way too, if this was just a one-time thing and he wasn't a dick for the past 10 years, then I think this would have been like, you're the asshole. Like, you went way overboard. But I mean, it sounds like this is common behavior. So I think, put him in his place one time and then hopefully he keeps his mouth shut going forward.
Yeah, I do like what Sean is saying there. Not only reason why I call it, to me, my real verdict for this one is not the asshole. I think it's funny as hell. I only say justifiable asshole because even though the joke is the clap back is directly to the husband, it's also in a way affecting. Is it the sister or sister-in-law?
Yeah.
It's sister. Her sister.
The sister. It's essentially affecting the sister too, because maybe what if they are trying to start a family, and that's a common issue that they have. So it's kind of affecting both partners in a way with that joke. But to me, like, that's one weird thing. I'm just not that too close to my family that I could just talk about like sex with like my brothers and sisters-in-laws, but. It's deserved. Like, you kind of open up your mind. This is the type of guy that says if you can't love me out my worst type of shit. And they
and
deserve to
always
get
at his
flamed.
worst.
It's always at their worst. I think they deserve to get flamed in that spot, and hopefully they learn a lesson and they don't do that again. They don't bring that shit up. And like what Sean is saying, like, you already know the answer to that. Why are you trying to put them on the spot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although they should also tell, was it the husband what's going on? Because for them to be like unaware of what's going on, being talked about, I think they at least deserve to know what's going on.
Yeah, and I think he will know.
I think OP would.
I think maybe the mother-in-law didn't feel like it was her place to say. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean,
maybe, but
yeah.
it's if it's an argument and one dude storms out, I'm sure everyone could just. I mean, honestly, if somebody was trying to chop on me like that, I make jokes that I have a micro penis all the time. I clearly don't.
Yeah, we all know Sean's fucking packing heat, baby.
It's fucking humongous, actually.
I'm fucking like,
and I'm tired of pretending that it's not.
We had Sean under contract that he had to keep going with the bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was with you, John, like on the sister, because when I first heard it, I was like, oh, that is like a knock at her sister as well.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time,
but
I'm
if
like,
everyone knows that it's not a knock on her, really.
Well, not even that. Like, aside from that, it's like she's been enabling this behavior for how many years?
Sure.
And so it's like, I mean, if you're not going to tell him to stop, like crossing the line like that and asking questions, then I mean, it's fair that you get a little bit of flack as well.
That's fair.
And
habitual line stepper.
Yeah. So I go full not the asshole in my opinion. I can understand justifiable asshole because I know that is a sensitive topic, but it's just like if you don't want those topics brought up, don't fucking bring them up. Like you started this. So,
Agreed.
Yeah, for sure.
Reddit deemed not the asshole. And Melodic Spread 3532 said your brother-in-law is a fucking weirdo. What kind of question is that to ask someone who's been sick for months and recently had a surgery? Like, why the fuck is your concern your sex life while his brother-in-law is sick? A normal person would not even think like this. What the fuck?
Yeah, who does that? That is a weird ass dynamic to ask.
Yeah, like there's so many other questions like, oh, is he eating? Like so many other like questions about like his well-being that go beyond just like, oh, is he bad in bed now? Like, what? Why is that your go-to?
Are you imagining?
It's so fucking weird.
Let me take him for a test ride.